The soul of New Orleans is in a trumpet and a low-ceilinged bar. It's in the ubiquitous fleur-de-lis, found everywhere from the Saints helmet to the chest of beloved hornman Kermit Ruffins.
The Saints is the soul of New Orleans, baby.
The soul of New Orleans is in every streetcar, every oyster, every drink, from Sazeracs and thick-bottomed glasses to those 72-ounce Bourbon Street beers. It is in Sean Payton and Drew Brees, in Darren Sharper and Reggie Bush. These are strange and beautiful days in New Orleans. The Saints are in the Super Bowl, and the love affair between the town and this team is deep, and it is strong, and it is everywhere.
They are probably the best ambassadors of the recovery we've got. They carry a message from New Orleans that we're alive, we're energetic, we're unified, and damn it, we're tired of feeling like losers.
The soul of New Orleans is on the left hand of the statue of Jesus. His thumb and forefinger are missing. People see the work of God in those missing digits. When Katrina approached Louisiana, it downgraded and turned, avoiding a direct hit. Jesus, you'll hear, flick the storm away.
I am glad that we have decided not to put the fingers back on the statue. It's a sign that God is using us to rebuild, and it's also a reminder of God's fidelity during a very difficult time for our city.
The soul of New Orleans is in the things that returned, from the restaurants to the football team. This city inspires an irrational love for traditions and places. People mourn the ones that didn't come back after Hurricane Katrina and became even more fierce about the ones that did. The storm changed New Orleans, but not only for the worse. A new generation of leaders, from Breeze to Chef John Besh, are determined to make the new New Orleans the best New Orleans.
I don't think New Orleans has a place for people that are lukewarm. I think you're either with us or you're against us. You have a city here made of people that want to be here, and that makes all the difference in the world.
The soul of New Orleans is in its defiant, beating heart. Look at the roster. You'll find cast-offs, undrafted free agents, and late-round flyers. People see themselves as triumphant underdogs too. They love the Saints, and not because the team provides distraction from their fall, but because the team is a reflection of their rise. Nothing is more misunderstood about post-Katrina New Orleans than this. The Saints are not a symbol of rebuilding, but of what has been rebuilt.
When you come to New Orleans, you see a community rebuilding itself. Every person you will encounter talks about it. They talk about the rebuilding of this team and how much hard work we put into our team and also our city.
The soul of New Orleans is a Monday night 3 years ago. 13 months after doctors stored dead bodies in a catering freezer, the Superdome reopened. The game began, and less than 2 minutes in, the Saints blocked a punt and recovered for a touchdown. People say they've never heard a stadium sound like that. For 37 seconds, the announcer stayed quiet, the only noise coming from a screaming, frothing crowd.
I know that there's a direct, correlation between our success and the belief that our city has in us. I want to win a championship for the city.
The soul of New Orleans is in a city reborn, and in a football team and the people who love it. The New Orleans Saints are in the Super Bowl. Yes, these are strange and beautiful days.